Give it up for him. Reverend Batchette.
Thank you. Yes, I'm Reverend Batchette. And that's why I came here to talk to you tonight. Since, we all know we're living some hard times. And if you're half as read in the scripture as I am, you know that the end is near. And that's why I've come here tonight to provide for you Reverend Batchette survival kits. Now, these come in 5-gallon buckets. And they have all the essential, non-perishable foods you would need to survive for as long as you need. Now, this, of course, is a prototype. You can see it doesn't have the label on it yet, patent pending. But once we get that all unpending, we'd be able to provide you with all the non-perishables you need. And that even includes when you finally come across those non-believers who didn't get their survival kits ahead of time, but have promised to take the Lord in their heart. You of course are going to need to expand your food supply for those new survivors. In which case, every bucket does come with its own bag of sawdust, thusly to expand the food further. Thus the nutrition as well, since we all know how long trees live. But also, with every purchase of 10 food buckets, you get a Bible bucket. Now it comes with 10 Bibles. That's quite a deal for 10 Bibles and a 5-gallon bucket. You're not going to get any better storage than that. And of course, once you empty said bucket, you always got to ask, what are you going to do with the doo-doo? You're gonna have, and you're not always going to have a shovel ready, or who knows what ways you've taken to survive the initial blast, and you might have taken by sea. In which case, you're going to need the proper facilities to get rid of said doo-doo. And that's when the bucket takes its second purpose. Now, even if you took a wiser route and knew to go underground, it's still wise to fill the buckets once again before you got it, because eventually you're going to have to get on land to get new. Because as long as these can last you, eventually you're going to have to see the light. You're going to have to come to surface. When you do that, you might need to go to other lands, and this plant's mostly water. And that's when, and so these buckets, when filled with the doo-doo, they can serve doubly as a flotation device. Now you get your basic one-person package comes with 10 buckets. You fill all those buckets and you tie them together, you got yourself a shit raft. And with that shit raft, you can get just about anywhere. I guarantee these over 3-foot waves, which just means you can't go transatlantic, but at least across the Great Lakes. Of course, you're not going to want to go north, but these are going to be selling internationally. So if you're north of the border, that shit raft's going to do you some good getting south. But of course, the survival doesn't end just with the food. And the good book doesn't have. It'll tell you what you're in for. It won't tell you how to survive it. And that's what's coming next. If we get the funding for these Reverend Batchette survival kits. Patent pending. So I hope at the very least I've prepared you at least in the slightest for those end days that we all know are coming soon. So put in your orders. BatchetteSurvivalKits.com. Also got a .net and .ca for those north of the border.